Capricorn, welcome back to Steampunk Psyche. I want to say Happy New Year 2026, the 1010, brand new beginning, right? Capricorn, if you're a subscriber, I want to say thank you very much. If you're cross watching for your particular person, hit the thumbnail, come into this channel, check it out. You guys don't forget to like, subscribe the videos. It sure is going to help. Try to grow the channel. You know the deal. Let's shuffle up and we're going to get into your reading. I hope, Capricorn, you're setting some major intentions this year. We're letting 2025 go. It's in the past. We're going to take a step into this new year with our hearts wide open. We're going to try to be more lenient on ourselves. Try to forgive people more for being human. We're going to establish our boundaries, what we are going to allow into our lives and what we are absolutely not going to allow into our lives anymore. You could fast forward if you'd like to the reading, but I just always like to kind of give my own intentions there too. So, all right, here we go. And take a look here. See the lovers in there. See some romance. Okay, Capricorn, we're going to take a look at your present energy right now. So the present energy seems to be a brand new offering. Okay, it's kind of the garden and the gate situation here. The Ace of Pentacles. This could be a brand new idea financially wise, an offering of some kind of stability. Also a brand new, emotional, could be relationship wise or something like that. But something here underlying feels really good to you. There is something in your mix right now that's just, you have to put in what that might be for you. But relationship or finance, the change in financial status or something like that. Okay, so your crossing challenge here is going to be the Queen of Cups, all right? It's challenging your intuition. It's knowing, am I making the right choices? Am I really leaning into my intuition and trusting what I'm seeing or what I'm feeling, what I'm knowing? And that's a challenge for us all, right? Okay, so we're going to take a look at underneath the hood here of Capricorn, okay? What's going on underneath here? So we had a death of some kind, spiritual death. We had an awakening, renewal of some kind. The death card represents a change of an emotional type of outlook on something. Could be talking about Scorpio here in your timeline, right? But a death to a situation, an ending of some kind, and a beginning of another. The reason I say it is because it was followed by the Sun card, okay? So putting an end to something brought in something brand new, okay? This emotional, joyful card, harmonious balance. So something ended and brought in a brand new season for you, okay? And I said that because the Lovers shows up, okay? Now, this could represent, like I said, a relationship of some kind underlying in your energies. It could talk about maybe the fact that there was a shift from a relationship in the past, a death to a relationship. Something, though, like I said, it sits between the death, sun. No, I'll get this right, I promise. Capricorn, the sun, your joy, your peace, your harmony sits between the death and the Lovers, okay? Here's your sun, and it's sitting between the death and the Lovers. So it's kind of telling me that some cycle ended and a brand new cycle began, okay? All right, so now we're going to take a look at your next card. We're going to see in the recent past, all right? In the recent past, we had the Five of Pentacles. So, like I said, it was a walking away. It was a feeling of being left behind. Somebody could have, you know, emotionally, left you high and dry. A situation where, a lack of communication, a lack of support. But the Five of Pentacles also talks about maybe a little bit of stubbornness there. Situation. I'm not sure if that's your energy or somebody that was around you. But it was like somebody didn't want to seek help. This could be very well have been a situation where somebody, let's say, was addicted to some kind of drugs or whatever addictions may apply here. But they just refused to seek help, and that could have been part of that energy of the Death card, the ending. But something like I said, in the recent past was a situation where you kind of felt left out, not included or something like that. So, okay, so now we're going to take a look at this next card here, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, now the Page of Pentacles could represent that brand new start that was that had happened that gave you that joy. Okay, there was an offering. The Page is a young energy, spry, youthful. This could have been a younger person. And the reason I say this is because the next card that followed was the Page of Swords, okay? So, and the Page of Swords is looking back at that Page of Pentacles. So this could have been a romantic type of a movement, an action towards you that sparked this love interest, that sparked this new situation in your life or something like that. And so it also could have been like a work-related situation where you met this person at work or something, and you guys just started talking or chatting or something like that. And perhaps, maybe that Five of Pentacles represented that maybe one or the other had walked away. Maybe this is maybe this feels like a soul contract or something, or kind of a deeper rooted contract, and then there might have been a separation, of some kind in the recent past. Perhaps this relationship was moving towards something after, let's say, a divorce or a separation of a relationship, something like that. So that was in the recent past. So what we're going to take a look at now is the possibilities section, okay? This section right here. We're going to take a look and see. In the possibilities, we have the King of Cups, okay? So definitely a romance, definitely a person who is very mature with their emotions, very grounded, a very good speaker, very astute and aware of their emotions. They don't emotionally grounded. In other words, this King of Cups represents somebody who's not, has done some healing, okay, and are very aware. This does not have to be masculine as well. It could be feminine energy as well. Feminine can be in their King of Cups energy. So this could apply to you. Maybe you are very emotionally grounded. But the next card that shows up here, is the Six of Swords, okay? So the Six of Swords kind of tells me that you're moving out in a way. It makes sense. Moving out in a way of the choppy waters, right? We could be talking about air signs as well here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type deal in your timeline, but doesn't have to be. But the Six of Swords means you just moved out and away from emotional situation. The possibilities, it means that that maybe you would definitely find this person who's emotionally grounded finally, right? Or this person is emotionally grounded, okay? Or you are moving out and away from the past situations, okay? So the possibilities card side actually shows the Knight of Wands as well. So definitely this romantic gesture of some kind. This could be a person also who's very, very romantic, very, they move by their sexual energy, their passion, their fire. This could be you, stepping into that more passionate type of energy as well. Excuse me, I've been dealing with a cough for a while now. This season has got me all mixed up. But yeah, so far I kind of see that one situation has ended, like I said, and it's brought a really joyful stance to your heart. Remember, your present energy card, your present energy card was the Ace of Pentacles. So There's definitely a new beginning of some kind, a new type of chapter in your life, a stability. And keep in mind that I keep wanting to go to that other camera, so guess what? I'm going to do it. Yeah, remember that your challenge was the Queen of Cups, knowing whether or not you can feel secure in this, knowing whether or not your intuition is spot on, right? And like I said before, that is a challenge for all of us to know. But I feel like, when you line up those chakra centers, when you stay grounded and reflect like that, I think your intuition really, it hints at you good. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the near future. Okay. Yep. Page of Wands. Again, we've got a lot of wands here. Okay, a lot of wands energy, a lot of passion, a lot of fire. Whatever this is, it's really got you. I'm ready to explore this. I'm ready to look into this. Somebody could be looking into you. Somebody could be definitely looking into you. And I keep saying that is because the next energy that shows up here, okay, it's just wand after wand, 6 of wands now. Okay, so it's graduated. It's getting hot and heavy, passionate. Okay, hot and heavy, passionate. Somebody's celebrating you. Somebody could be swooning you. Somebody could be, swooning's an old word, I know, but you know what I mean. Somebody could just really be word salad. Somebody could also be gifting you, celebrating you in some kind, giving you gifts, buying you things, whatever, making you feel really good. The reason I say that, and there's a little bit of hint there, and I mentioned the Queen of Cups because the Three of Swords shows up in that near future. Okay. Now, this could be not necessarily, this person's going to break your heart. Okay. Because I'm not really sensing that. What I am sensing is that your challenge was whether or not you can trust your intuition. Okay. Now, what that tells me is that you're definitely reflecting on the past. Okay. Listen, Capricorn, you can't enter into any relationship with your past relationship. It's a brand new one. Your immediate energy was the Ace of Cups, meaning divine. Okay. Uh, and I feel like that's what that's trying to remind you. So in the near future, let this relationship be brand new. It's separate. Don't isolate what happened in the past and bring that forward. So, you know what I mean? Okay. So now we are going to move on and we are going to ask the question, how is Capricorn showing up in this situation? Okay. How is Capricorn, um, what are they showing up as here? Oh, there we go. We got 2 cards that came up. Okay. Okay. The first card to want to fly out of the deck right there. All right. The 8 of Cups. Okay. The 8 of Cups is that emotional unfulfillment. I'm no longer fulfilled. And then we have the Tower card. Okay. It's not terrible. This is not. But what I'm saying is, I feel like I said, you're making a move towards a brand new direction. Okay. And you're no longer going to accept that which emotionally does not fulfill you. And so that foundation may be crumbling down. This may be about to take place. Okay. This is showing up in your energy right now. So I say let the Tower happen. You know what I mean? If there was a situation where you're in a relationship right now, um, and it's challenging your intuition, then I would say don't make any moves quickly. Okay, don't move too fast on this. But also in that same sentence, I would also say that um, it's boundary time. It's not somebody calling and love bombing or something like that, trying to get you back or type of situation. I would definitely let the Tower happen, okay? Because I feel like that's beneficial in this situation, all right? Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the environment around you, okay? Capricorn, what is the environment around you right now? Ooh, card flipped over right now. Yeah, the Temperance shows up here, okay? Yeah, like I just said, I really feel like what it's trying to tell you is to remain balanced. Keep your boundaries. Temperance is rise up and be your highest self. Okay. And I really feel like I said, it's just one of those situations where I think intuitively you know what the answer is, okay? And maybe you were fearful of that death, that was in the underlying. Um, Maybe this person's coming back around. Maybe they're making calls or whatever it is, and they're trying to, now they're trying to be the person that they should have been from the very beginning. And Temperance is there to say, rise up, be your highest self, understand your own boundaries, your own emotional intuitions, because your challenge card was the Queen of Cups. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at your hopes, your fears, your wishes, and your worries. 2026, the 1010, brand new beginnings, okay? Hopes, fears, wishes, and worries for Capricorn, all right? That. How about this is a brand new love offering, okay? This is a brand new love. This is a divine love. This is not challenging. This is complimenting, right? This is a situation where you find this emotional stability. You find true reciprocation, effortless love, right? Okay, hopes, fears, wishes, and worries is what that was. Now we're going to take a look at your final outcome, okay? What is the final outcome for Capricorn here? What direction here? What kind of energy is for an outcome? I couldn't make this up if I tried. How about stability? Right? How about a legacy? How about everything the Ten of Pentacles reflects? Harmony, balance, family life, organization, structure, right? Blessed you get some dogs, right? That's beautiful. Capricorn, I think that's that's the icing on the cake right there. Listen, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, would you? Subscribe to the channel, okay? Share the video. If you're cross-watching, check out some of the videos at the end of this one to look for your particular person. Other than that, Capricorn, I'm pleased as pie. I appreciate this reading. I'm grateful to be able to do it. So congratulations. 2026 seems like it's going to be a beautiful ride. Enjoy it. I hope I get to see you on the next one, okay? All right. Bye-bye.